the squad depth in general at Arsenal right now is, a lot better than it used to be. There were loads of notable absentees from the squad against Man United. There was the likes of Zinchenko. Obviously, Norgard was ill, I think, but Zinchenko, Kiwior, Reece Nelson, Sambi Lokonga, Fabio Vieira, all these players who were left out, and you'd expect Arsenal would be open to selling them if the right offer came in. I want to focus on a couple of those in a bit more depth. So, Jakub Kiwior, first of all, because when Gabriel got injured last season, he filled the void really effectively. We thought that might be a weak link, but against Real Madrid in particular, he, really played his heart out over those two legs. But now that Mosquera's come in, there's been talk of Porto potentially looking at Kiwior. Not sure how true that is, but say, now that Mosquera is in and Calafiori, fingers crossed, can stay fit, would Kiwior be an acceptable departure for you?
I think, I mean, look, Arsenal have to sell some players. They absolutely do, and they have to try and recoup some money. And you know, I wouldn't be massively keen to rush Kivior out the door because I think, as he showed last season, he's very, very useful. But I think what the player wants is really important in this situation as well. He's getting to an age where he absolutely needs to be playing now. He's shown what he can do at the very, very top level while he's been at Arsenal. And if he wants to go, I don't think Arsenal stand in his way. And I think the fact he's not even in the matchday squad for the opening game of the season at Old Trafford speaks volumes. We've already talked about Calafiori. If Calafiori's fit and can stay fit, then that sort of covers for where Kivior played last season. Mascara's come in, he can play on the left-hand side as well. So the cover is there, the quality is there in the Arsenal squad to be able, I think, to let go of a defender. Again, I wouldn't be massively keen on it because, speaking as a fan, you want the strongest possible squad. But from Kivior's point of view, is he going to want to just train every week and then not make a matchday squad? Of course he's not. So if he's sort of behind the scenes talking about a move and quite open to it, then I think Arsenal would certainly be open to bringing in some money. But they're not going to give him away. They can't give him away. You've got to get good money. If you're selling someone like Kiwior on the back of the season he had last season, domestically and in Europe at the very, very top level, then you've got to make some good money for him. You cannot be giving him away. And I know there have been talks with Porto, but nothing that's come to any sort of offer that Arsenal are relatively interested in. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But I think the likelihood, I think, is that he will go just because I can't imagine him sticking around for the odd minute here or there in a cup competition. So I think the likelihood probably is he will go, but it will have to be on terms that Arsenal find suitable.
Yeah, I think you said last week that expectations for summer sales have to be quite low because of the players that Arsenal have, the sort of deadwood that Arsenal have, if you will. And Kivior is one of the ones who you think Arsenal would get a decent fee for. Another one maybe Oleksandr Zinchenko. Of course, he's in the last year of his contract, but again, he was left out of the squad. You said that you thought he was quite badly underused last season, and he can offer something really unique to that team, whether it's in that left back role or that midfield role. But like I say, last year his contract wasn't in the squad. There have been links with Fenerbahce. Again, not sure if they are the reliability of those or not. But is it now, even though you think he was underused last season, is it now just too difficult to get him in the team?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely another player who, I would. I don't. If everyone stays fit, I don't see where he plays. I don't see how he plays much. He didn't get opportunities last season, even when everyone was injured. So, if everyone stays fit this season, he's just not going to play. So you may as well get money in for him. Again, it's not the easiest one to do because Zinchenko is a good earner. He makes good money at Arsenal. He's got a year left on his contract. If he sees that out, gets to next summer, he's going to have a hell of a lot more options available to him because he's going to be a free transfer. So as much as Arsenal would definitely be open to letting Zinchenko go, I think a lot of it depends on him as well and the sort of wage demands he would put forward to any interested club. But yeah, he definitely falls into the category of a player who it would make sense for Arsenal to try and get some money in for him.